Namaste and greetings everyone. So now I'm going to ride to the Chandeshwari Temple, and so I'm starting from my home, and so looking forward to share this very special temple with you all. So this is how it looked like from the bird eye view. There is a myth that the Chandeshwari Temple is the place where the mother goddess Sati Parvati in Banepa, known as Chandeshwari, defeated the demon Chanda. The demon was plucked to the world since the Shiva gave him a boom, a power that made him unbeatable except by the woman. The desperate gods asked Brahma for advice, and he sent them to the forest around Banepa, where the mother gods lived in those days. In the meantime, Narada, who is known as a messenger of the Hindu god, went to Chanda and provoked him to come to Banepa to fight the gods. When Chanda arrived with the big army of demons, all the gods took the forms of different birds and flew away. The mother goddess quickly disappeared in the tree, but Chanda saw that and cut down the tree with his sword. Now the goddess appeared on a big lion, and a terrible fight between her and Chanda started. But Chanda had no chance and was killed by the mother goddess. Out of the belly of Chanda, who was a big devotee of Shiva, a lingam grew. This lingam can be seen in the small temple just in front of the big temple in the Chandeshwari Temple complex. It is that down at the big rocks around the river, you can still see the mark of the big fight between the goddess and the demon. There are still animal sacrifice performed at this temple by many people, and also people who just want to come and visit and pay homage. They're also welcome. The another masterpiece that we can see is I'm very much attracted to the craftsmanship that is all around this temple. Whenever you come here, of course, the people come here for many different purposes. People come here for praying, for ask for many things, but you can also just simply come here and just be amazed by this ancient this carving. I mean, the story of the mother goddess and the demon Chanda, of course, it might be very old, but the temple, this physical temple, it says was built in 17th century, so it's around 400 years, almost years old. And it is really amazing when you come here because there's this giant Bhairava painted graffiti. It's amazing to see these colorful images that represent, and it has a deep symbolic meaning. And so, of course, as a painter, as an artist, and as a observing this ancient color, there are many different aspects that we understand this art. For example, if you see this art, you can just see as just a form of art. You can just okay, it's a very beautiful mandata work, but then each and every, there are hands, multiple hands stepping on certain things, and really angry looking eyes. What is all this meaning? They have all this symbolic meaning. I think a lot of them I have explained through my post, through my video about these are what we call the destroyer of illusion. And basically our life, we have a problem is because we are not seeing as it is. And so for that reason, these higher form deities take many different forms and show us that the possibility, and also the how the mind is, and how it can be trained, and what are the forms. Because when you look at this image, like for example this Bhairava, it's actually yourself but looking in the image. And of course, getting detail. craftsmanship. It's really, really amazing. Mm, and somehow, sometimes people also call this temple a golden temple. I'm not quite sure because I'm just getting familiar of this temple. So just getting familiar of this area particularly, and so I'm going to do more investigation, more practice here, and see what more information I can bring out. And I do want to say that when you travel to Nepal, you're really gonna experience this what amazing, unique collaboration of Buddhism and Hinduism, and how it is really, really together. And look at this ancient carving. It's like really amazing of different deities with a lot of mythical symbols all around representing a lot of different energies. In the Hindu practice, there is like in Hindu practice and many yoga practice, there are thousand of nadis, the energy point in our body, and so these temples, the symbols that is there, it is in a deeper level helping us to awaken that kind of that uh, energy. Like for example, the eyes have its own quality, the mouth, the air, and so similarly our body, which have so many different energy point. And so when we concentrate, focus on these certain symbolic images, it help us really to connect and awaken and reconnect these energies. Like the peacock here we can see, there are these lions, and I see here the small kind of monkey that's actually making an offering. It was very interesting, so I just captured this also to share with you all. um, and usually, people do burn the light all around the temple in this. And this mostly, this all craftsmanship, they are done by the Newar, these local people from Kathmandu Valley. And I exactly don't know who are these, but it looks like they're king. And here's the overall view of the temple. How does it look like? I'm amazed by these ancient carvings. Somehow they still survive. And as I shared, this honoring the land, this project is all about how to reconnect to your root and how to understand your root.